Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thanks for tuning in. So today we're going to turn this into a Slimming World friendly speedy soup. So stay tuned and you'll find out how. So some of you may have used one of these packs before. I managed to pick this up in Morrisons for just £1.25. You can get them a little bit cheaper, a little bit more expensive, of course it depends on what shop you go to for your groceries, but you can also pick them up quite a lot in the reduced section with the sort of whoopsie labels and reduced labels on them as well. So they are worth really keeping an eye out for. Of course it is a stew pack with leek, but it doesn't have to be used for stew. Of course you can use each item individually. You can also use it for soup like we're going to today, and you can use it of course for stew. Now this includes swede, carrots, onions and leeks, and all of that is Slimming World friendly. Of course it's all vegetables, but they are speed vegetables or speed foods, so that makes it extremely speedy with sweet. So yeah, really looking forward to trying this. I love all of the items in this little box here, and I think they're really handy just to pick up. You don't have to think about it, you don't have to hunt for certain ingredients, and again, really convenient. The other ingredient that I'm going to add in today is our ham stock cubes. As with all of my soups, because I make quite a lot regards to the volume of the soup, I always add 2 stock cubes in, just because I normally would use like a ham joint, for example. Of course it's not Slimming World friendly due to the high fat level of it, but it does taste delicious, but we're not going to be doing that today. So of course you can use whatever stock you want. If you want to use vegetable, chicken, if you want to use ham, of course feel free to do so. It's completely up to yourself. So basically what I'm going to do today is just get the kettle on to boil, and that will be our stock. We'll add in our stock cubes. We're then going to wash the vegetables and just peel and chop up anything that needs to be chopped up, and essentially add it into the pan. Now what I will say is, of course, this again is completely up to you, as with all of my suggestions or recipes on this page, is that I can show you what I do, but of course it is completely up to you how you make it suitable for yourselves at home or the people that you're cooking for at home. As with anything, you can have this smooth, you can have a sort of chunkier soup, or you can have a completely chunky soup. It's completely up to you. Today though, I'm going to be making a smooth soup using my stick blender. It is worth spending an extra couple of pounds on a stick blender if that is what you want to do, or if you need a stick blender, because unfortunately I do have experience of buying a cheaper one, and of course the quality was not good at all, and the motor burned out halfway through the first time I ever used it to make a soup. Of course the soup didn't get fully blended, and it was okay, I wouldn't waste the food, but it just wasn't quite right. And so I've always thought I'm never going to spend really cheap on a sort of kitchen appliance again, because it just isn't worth it. You're much better paying a little bit more money rather than having to buy twice. So 100%, if that is something that you're maybe wanting for Christmas, or you're looking into to help you on your Slimming World journey, or even just cooking in the kitchen, then I would definitely recommend having a wee look online and getting really good reviews as a way, as a way of judging how good it would be for you and what you would use it for. So yeah, let's just get started, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. If I can just take an opportunity just to thank all of my lovely supportive subscribers so far. I am so grateful for all of the support and the guidance and the advice, and of course the reliability. Knowing that all of you are watching my videos means the world to me. But what I will say is, if you're not already a subscriber, then please feel free to take a look at the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a penny, and you can also silence the notifications too if you don't want constant reminders about new videos that come up. But the support would be extremely greatly received by myself and my husband, who does all of the editing on my videos. So let's get started with this speedy sweet soup. Okay guys, so we're going to just chop up our vegetables. They've all been trimmed, and we've also peeled our carrots as well. We've just washed everything just to make sure there's no mud or any debris on there at all. So yeah, I already have chopped up some of these into smaller chunks just so they're easier to chop. It's really important to get a good sharp knife. Thankfully we've got really good knives, but You really need to be careful when you're chopping up stuff like pumpkin, sweet, etc., because you could end up with a really nasty injury. So it's always really good to be extra careful. So now I'm going to just chop up everything, pop it into our pan here, and then we'll get the kettle onto the boil and get everything ready to make our delicious soup with. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and start chopping. Okay guys, so we're going to just add in our boiling water, and I also found a little bit of red lentils in my cupboard, so I've just rinsed them. I am going to just pop them in. They take about 15-20 minutes to cook, so that should be perfect in time for us having our soup ready. So yeah, I'm just going to pop the hot water in just now. I do apologise if this is a little bit steamy on camera there, but hopefully it won't be too bad. I can always add in a little bit more water at the end, but I don't want it to be too thin. So yeah, now we're just going to pop the gas on and bring this up to the boil. And once it's all ready and soft, I will give it a wee taste just to make sure that it doesn't need any more seasoning or any more stock cubes. Of course, we did add in the 2 ham stock cubes beforehand, but we do have quite a lot of veg in there, and I am a sucker for really strong tasting food, so I like to be able to taste the stock when it's in my soup. So if any of you guys are the same, you can let me know in the comments, but I don't think there's much point in having a soup that doesn't really taste so very much. So yeah, I always like to make sure that I've got plenty of flavouring in there. Hey guys, that's our soup ready, so I'm really looking forward to trying this. Of course, we did add in a little bit of the red lentils, which were washed before we added them in, but it's a great way to thicken up soup, sauces, or anything else like a stew that you maybe just want to make go a little bit further as well. You can also add the lentils into spaghetti bolognese, but certainly I'm really happy with the consistency of the soup. The colour is really appetising as well, and I'm going to give it a little bit of a try for you. That's really good. I can definitely taste the stock in there. I did taste it at the very end before I blended it up just to make sure that it was okay, and I also added in a little bit of black pepper as well, just ground black pepper, and that's just personal taste. So as I said earlier, you know, you can add whatever it is that you want or whatever it is that you have into this soup, but just to remember that this is completely sin-free. It is speed food all the way throughout, and I think this will be a great addition to my weight loss journey. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you try it. Please let me know if you have any other soups that you would like me to make in the comment section below. And I shall catch you in the next video. So thank you so much. Take care. Bye.